Hey everyone, it's Desiree. I hope you are all having a good day, a good month. We're getting closer to spring in my area. But yeah, I'm going to apologize now. You're really only going to see one hand in this video, and this is a new collection that Scrappy Tails has launched. It is available now, and this one is a fun one, very unique. It's not a typical one, so for me that's very intriguing. I like those kind of things. So I know I haven't been around as much, and I do apologize for that, but that's kind of the reason why we're seeing one arm right now. So I'll have more on that in a community post shortly here. So, but slowly coming back into the swing. And what a better way to start than with a new collection by Scrappy Tails. So I'm going to go through the products that are in the collection, and we're going to start off with her paper pad. It's 6 by 8.5, and it is called Life is a Story. There are 24 sheets, 12 designs, and 4 of each of design. There are some great patterns here, very vibrant and colorful, and I like the fact that when the papers are designed, you have a background look, you have the print look, and it all stems from the collection. So it's something that's very universal, can stand on its own, and pairs well with the dies and the stamps that are available. So we also have pattern papers where you can just cut this out and put this on the front of a card as well. This here comes from a die print, but also can resemble and is a great background for that piece as well. We've got books, we've got butterflies, we have coffee. Yay, coffee. Love script backgrounds. They are perfect for your card fronts. And then we'll go into the same designs here. So that is the paper pad. Again, Life is a Story. Love this size, 6 by 8.5. It's great for any size of your cards. For the stamp set, we have the stamp set that's called Life is a Story. We have some beautiful butterfly designs, some great flourishes coming off some leaves, some great border embellishments that can be created and used, stamped, embossed. We have graduation, happy birthday, limited edition, hope this year's a page turner, here's to many more thrilling chapters in your story. Our friendship is my favorite story, wishing you a year of happy endings. So lots of great sentiments that are very versatile. Love this strip. A lot of these pieces here are paired perfectly with the book Pop-Up that Sabrina had come out with, I think just over a year ago. So I'll make sure I have that linked below. There are coordinating dies also. So you have the outlines of each of those frames, and then of course the butterflies and the sentiments. These can be purchased in a bundle, so you can get the stamp and the die, or you can buy them individually. So the first set of dies I'm going to pull in are the florals. So here we have the retro birthday blooms, and I love the fact with her new packaging, you get to see what the dies look like. So it gives a little bit of inspiration, which I think is great. What's also wonderful is we have a sentiment die within this. So we can layer these up, we can ink them, we can ink blend on them, use our sprays, however we would choose to color them, and then some more butterflies. We have here the stitched daisies, and again we have that picture in the back that can give us some inspiration, and we have another word die, the thanks, and I'm loving the font. Great retro feel. It's a different style font. It's not your typical of what we've seen. So we have some stitches within these. Again, we can layer them. We've got another butterfly as well, and some greenery. And then finally, we have the Mother's Day blooms. So again, some great florals to layer up. We have another butterfly and another sentiment where we have love you, or we can add it to love you mom, or we can just use the mom. So the sentiment, very versatile and can be used for many cards. We have a book plate. This is the A7 book cover birthday plate. Hope your birthday is one for the books. It's got a great feel, kind of that vintage feel with lots of flourishes coming around. And you have the different layers. So you have this main layer that would be cut out, and then you have two different pieces in here too that can be cut out for this shape and can be layered. We have the sentiment die, which is wonderful to add to our stash, and more butterflies that we can have fun decorating. This will fit on the front of the book pop-up die as well. So our next set of dies that I'm going to pull in are the what I refer to as layering dies. Sabrina is known for her paper pieced layering dies along with her pop-ups, and this is just the start of them. So this is the spring floral stem. Beautiful image, will go great with the trellis that she created in the last collection as well. Great spring feeling. It's a nice size. Will fit perfectly in front of an A2, but also great for a 5x7. You know me, I like to have real estate for my cards. And then we have all the pieces here that we can layer to add dimension and different colors to our pieces. Next up, Treat Yo Shelf. This is a limited edition. All right, so we have the sentiment here, Treat Yo Shelf, and then we have the book. So basically this is a bookshelf. We have some butterflies, books. You can change the color of the books as we layer them and so forth. So one of the things that I do love and what makes this collection unique is the fact that it's a lot of books, which I think is great. Because you can make these books any way that you want. You can give them that retro feel, you can give a vintage feel, a classic feel that would fit home decor, card gifting, and so forth. The next one we have here is the stacked books with flowers. So we even have a pair of glasses on top of there, some greenery, flowers, and some books. Again, you have the base plate, and then you have all of your pieces here where you can stack. And even when it comes to the books, there's also the cutouts for where the flowers and the greenery hits. So you're layering on top of each other, which I think is great. So lots of dies. She has also changed her die manufacturer, so we no longer have to cut apart our dies. Yay! Just saying. We have the plant ladder. So we've got lots of greenery pieces here that we can have some fun with, whether we put them on the ladder or make them stand on their own. These would be great for that shelf die to add with that if you want to have something just a little bit more cleaner in size for your card front. And same thing, you've got all of your pieces to layer up to add your dimension, your colors, and then even you have the outline for the ladder to sit on your card as well. Next one, continuing in the series, is the Slimline Tall Stacked Books. So you get this great, huge, large stack of books. You can also have a graduation hat. There's an apple. There's a diploma rolled up. Again, you can even layer those pieces, and then the continuation of the dies on the other pack. And then you have all of these great sentiments that you can add into those books as well along the spine. These do not cut out. They do provide an impression into those images. So let me see if I can pull this out so that you can see. Let's see. There we go. So that is what that would look like. Okay, next up, beautiful Archway. This is the A7 library window scene, and this is a pop-up card. Now I'm going to put this here real quick. So yep, gave you a little teaser on that one. Let's continue with our layering. This is the library sofa and chair, and oh my goodness, we have a little kitty and we have a little corgi again. Love the corgis. The details in the couch and the chair are absolutely phenomenal, to the point where the stitching in the back of the chair and the sofa, you even are getting those pieces as well to give that 3D look. You have the embellishments for the chair if you wanted to make those gold to give it a more vintage feel. Again, this is a 2 or a 1 part die that is all layered up. So you always have your bases and then your pieces that will go on top. Here we have the A7 open flower book, beautiful book that can be layered up with a gorgeous flower center coming out of it. And again, nice and large. This will fit on a standard A2 card, but again, more real estate on a 5x7 so that you can really have those flowers coming up. You can just use the book, or again, you can add those flowers to the center, or you can just use the flowers. So very versatile. You can break these pieces up and create your individual style of cards. And then we have the classic bookshelf. So this is a nice big die. You get a sentiment in this one as well that says you're a classic. And look at the size of that. So definitely 5x7 card on this one. And all of these pieces you can layer up to add your colors, your dimensions, your embellishments, whatever you're looking for. So again, huge, nice size. You could trim it down. You could put it half on your card and trim that down as well, again, to make it your own for the size of cards that you enjoy to create. So next, what we're going into, I think these are ingenious. If you are a book reader or have a book reader in your family or a friend, these are the farm animal book corners. So these create these corners that go onto your book pages. So it's a different style of a bookmark. You get a cow, a pig, a chicken, and I just went blank on that other animal. Let me know in the comments for the one that's on the top. Oh yeah. Only me, right? So you get these great corner pieces, and then you get all of the pieces to embellish them as well, to have fun to create those corners. Now there are more in this set. She just didn't stop there. She's also created the Woodland Animals book corners. So we have an owl, a raccoon, a bear, and a fox. Look at those faces, the detail that she's gone into. Here are what the dies look like, that you can create those adorable faces. But again, not just bookmark corners. You can create these cards as well and have all of these pointing towards each other and have a great design on your card front. Nope, she continued on with that. Next, we have the pet book corners. So we have a cat, a corgi, a rabbit, and an adorable little beagle dog. Again, here are your corners and all of your pieces to add on to the front to create your book corners. Now, if you're not a critter type person for book corners, we do have the main book corner. So here we have ones where you can just have one more chapter, book lover. So we do have some sentiments there. And again, this is the mechanism that would go on the back of the other book corners as well. Again, you can buy them individually, but I'm sure she will have a bundle set up for these as well. And not only did she design book corners for your books, she's also designed bookmarks. This is the teacher bookmark. I love that apple just sitting right on top there. And then there's a nice large sentiment that's available as well, and even letters. So you're going to have a die in this that gives you individual letters to create your own style of sentiments, which is endless. You have a Mr., a Mrs., a Miss, and a Ms, so that you can put their name on the apple that would go on top. And that big sentiment says it takes a big heart to help shape little minds. So perfect gift for those teachers that are teaching our children, just to say thanks. And then the last bookmark is called the graduation bookmark. We have the class of 2024. Congrats, grad. It has a beautiful cap that sits on top with stars. These are great if they're cut out to add as embellishments. And then again, you get more numbers. So this just wouldn't limit ourselves to 2024. We can make it any year that we are looking at for that grad that is coming up and to celebrate. A collection is never complete without the pop-ups, and that's one of the ones that I've shown before. This is the A7 Library Window Scene Pop-Up Card. It is a 2-die set and creates this beautiful, beautiful pop-up arch there. Let's see if I can get this out so that we can see what it looks like in the back. Sorry for that slap there. And here, that's what that image will look like. Beautiful. I even love those colors. Very inspired by those colors, the way that it's shown on the back of the die sets. So again, you get these two. Here's the pop-up, the bridges or the mechanisms. And as always, Sabrina will be having her launch video, so make sure you check out her channel for that, where she shows her and her mother do not sleep, and they create all beautiful examples so that you really can see what these dies can do, what they were created for, and how she put them together. We also have this one. This is the last pop-up. This is a mechanism, and it's called the Hidden Arm Book Mechanism. So again, this pairs with the book pop-up so that when you open the book, this will have this mechanism that pops up for your designs and so forth. So I cannot wait to see what this does and how that works by her. And as always, she always comes out with a collection of new embellishments. These are just a select few. So iridescent purple gems. Here are some pink gems, and there's some flower sequins and stars sitting in there. And then we have more stars and an orange iridescent and some pearl mixture here. So as always, again, I encourage you, go to her website, make sure you see her video where she will be showing all of these products in action, live, beautiful samples that she has created, so that you can be inspired by this very unique collection. And I really, really like that when it comes to this. So this will be linked down below if you want to check this collection out. I will also link to the pop-up, the book pop-up die set, to refresh your memory on that if you wanted to check that out as well. And if you have any questions, make sure you leave those down below as well. Videos will be coming back. I do apologize for being out. But you know, we do kind of work with our hands and our arms. When one goes down, kinds of slows us down just a little bit. But guys, enjoy your day. Have fun. Enjoy the process. Always be inspired. Try new things. And don't get frustrated. Just have fun creating your art. But most of all, always be creative. And I will talk to you soon in the next one. Till then.